I'm a lot more weird than I think people think. You know, I've got this like reputation as being like, you know, the kebab shop guy, but I've always been quite strange.
Really, really annoying me about you, you see. Yeah, like I said, you are really fit, but my gosh, don't you just know it?
I'm not trying to pull you, even though I would like to. I think you are really fit.
Pretty good, all things considered. I'm a bit worried about the people that I know on the touring side, but apart from that, everybody's healthy, and I've just been forced to be really creative. Making videos is the hardest bit, but I've got a green screen, and I'm going to shoot a video on a green screen for the next song. I met them at Werchter in Belgium last summer. They were on tour, so I ended up sending him the beat, and fairly quickly, really, sent back an idea, really, and it was so good that the idea became the thing.
The phone is ringing, can't use it till it...
Yeah, I mean, it's an age thing, isn't it? You know, whatever you were into when you were like a teenager, you know, you always have that. I mean, I was obsessed with Daft Punk, you know, and I carry that, you know, everything they do, I'm the first to listen to. So that's an age thing. A lot of the songs on this album, you know, it's a two-way thing. You know, there has to be, like, you have to love them, you know, and they have to love you. You know, technology is technology. It's not particularly glamorous, I don't think. It changes the little sort of foibles of human, like the soap opera of humanity, and actually, it's just ended up coming out on my music a lot on this album because those little moments, you know, like you're ignoring me, but you're watching my stories. It's the same emotions that we've always had, but it's just so much. So it's such a different way of coming out, and yeah, I'm weirdly fascinated by that even now, because it's obviously we've suddenly fast forwarded 5 years, and everyone's working from home and doing all their romancing on the World Wide Web.
The phone is ringing, can't use it till it stops. I moan and listen, the tone emits. The only man in black, high-vis jacket.
I mixed and mastered it on my phone. A lot of the time I've spent DJing has really, really gone in, and so it's quite clubby at points. But generally, it's just a streets record, really. But it's very straightforward. But yeah, this album, I didn't mean it to be like to have a theme in particular. It was just a load of songs that I made with all of the people that I really am into. But weirdly, it has ended up with a theme because I keep going on about phones.